I will be playing in classes because I need to see.
It's an inside joke.
In my menopausal state, I need to see.
Tori Amos is now 50, and her fans have aged right along with her.
I crucify myself.
Many of them first fell in love with her when she rocketed to fame with her mega hit Crucify in 1991.
God, sometimes you just don't come through.
Along with a persona that was equal parts mystic and renegade.
Don't come through.
14 albums and 33 years later, Tori Amos is still packing them in. Her world tour kicked off in Cork in Ireland 3 months ago. And as you might expect, there's a message in the music.
It's not like Charlotte.
Not a lot of women 50 and up are getting those frontline record contracts. That is truth.
It's intimidating.
Yeah, it's real, it's truthful, it's accurate, it's a fact.
You used to look, my God.
Born Myra Ellen Amos in North Carolina in 1963, she was a natural musician who at age 5 won a scholarship to the prestigious Peabody Conservatory. Her father may have been a Methodist minister, but he took his teenage daughter to play bars around Washington, D.C. Some of them were gay clubs, and that's left a lasting bond.
This is an old song I used to play in the piano bar for the gay boys.
Eventually, Amos moved to the West Coast and worked the club circuit. And it was there at age 22 she was sexually assaulted, an ordeal she says left her psychologically mutilated.
Tell me what's right.
Me and a Gun, her song about that trauma, became an anthem for millions of victims of sexual violence.
And a gun and a man on my back.
These days, Amos spends most of her time in Britain with her teenage daughter, Tash, and her musical collaborator and husband of 16 years, Mark Hawley.
Well, I married the right guy. We have date night. So I'm dating my husband. And the key, though, is I have to take myself away so he'll miss me.
She takes herself to Ireland. Its peaceful countryside and a house she owns with Mark called Ballywilliam.
Is this a place where you'll stay and write?
Oh yeah,
sometimes?
I write a lot of songs here because I don't know what happens, but when I'm here, the music just comes.
The name of her new album, Unrepentant Geraldines, comes from a religious print hanging in the hallway of the house.
So I saw her and a story started taking over. Well, the rhythm started coming.
I'm gonna free myself from your opinion. I'm gonna heal myself from your religion.
The lyrics are a feminist summons to liberation. Don't be crushed, they say, by the guilt heaped on women by a traditional church or a judgmental society.
Even what we were thinking, we were shamed. And the shaming is so damaging.
So I had to ask, does Amos, the daughter of a preacher, feel any shame when she looks at this outrageous, some say downright weird 1996 album picture of her suckling a piglet?
Do you regret now that you did it?
No, I don't.
But that was then, before she had her own child.
Wonderful. I did that before there was a Tash.
And what does Tash think about it?
Rock on, Mom. She said Granddad must have had quite a day when he saw that.
Tash has been part of the Tori Amos show all her life. And now she's sharing the limelight, featured for the first time on the new album in a duet with her mom called Promise.
What I need to know will be there, be there, be there, be there, be
What was in your mind when you wrote that?
And we were talking about what happens when a mom and daughter don't even get to the point of talking, They don't even get that far because the walls come up. So we decided, let's sing something that talks about what we won't do, what we say we won't do to each other, and what we say we will do for each other.
Before every show, fans gather backstage to request old favorites.
Hello, darling.
And share confidences, some deeply personal and tied somehow to her music. They can't get enough of her.
Thank you, Tori.
And on tour again this summer, she's determined to oblige. And middle age isn't going to get in the way.
Do you know all your songs well enough to just play?
No.
Really?
No. No, there are hundreds of them now. No, I've done menopause. Are you kidding me?